Beautiful people, what is percolating out here in these sneaker streets? It's your boy, Trouble T Roy, Get Kicks Wholesale, the number 2 at gmail.com, GETKICKZ, WHOLESALE, the number 2 at gmail.com. Got a pickup video for you today. Haven't done this in a little while, so wanted to show you what I picked up. Of course, I got some kicks, but I also have a huge t-shirt haul. So for those of you that have been following me for a while, you guys know I collect t-shirts. I love different kind of t-shirts, nostalgic, based off of me growing up, sports, pop culture, whatever you may call it, cartoons, TV shows. I guess that's all in that pop culture arena. But quick review video for you today. Let's start with the sneakers. So you probably already seen it in the title of the video. We got some Jordan 6 Carmines for you. Now, this is not the 2020 or 21 version. I believe it's 2020. The newer ones, these are the ones that retro the most recently. I have to look and see what year it was. I think it was like 2014. But let's get into it. Enough of me talking. And here you go, your traditional Jordan 6 box. You dig what I'm saying? Traditional. Well, I don't know how traditional it is, rather, but with your Jordan 6s come in, you get what I'm saying. Got it size 11. Rotate the box. It's not really nothing new or extravagant about it, but the tag does say white Carmine black, size 11, Air Jordan 6 retro. The retail for these were $170 at the time. So I'll take a look on the inside and see what the year was. But it, like I say, kind of gives it away. And there we go, the inbox view. Ta-da! See my ta-da there? It was ta-da. It was pretty bland. But here we go, the left shoe, Jordan 6 Carmine. A shoe that I've been wanting for a while. Just didn't get around to getting it, and now I finally got it. I don't know if you noticed, but the Air Jordan is on the back, or the Jumpman with Air on it. I believe the newer ones that are coming out are going to have the Nike on the back of it. Let's see here. Production. 2014. I was correct. Got your lace lock here, and this just is a dope colorway, man. One of the OG colorways. Like I say, nothing extravagant about it. I don't know if you can see, but on the insole, that's size 11, but it has just the regular white Jumpman. So like I say, on the newer ones, you may have the Nike branding or logo. Icy sole, you guys know how I love my icy soles. That's fire to me. I just think that's just super dope. Jumpman logo on the bottom. And I don't now, well actually I'm lying. I do have quite a few pair of 6s now, but I didn't initially. The right shoe, same exact thing. No different there. Okay. Jordan 6 Carmine. Looks like 2014. Just dope, man. Dope. So finally got it for myself. I've been, like I said, I've been procrastinating on these. Why? I don't know. I don't know. It wasn't like a super must-have for me initially. Like I say, I like all OG colorways. Like I'm a fan of those. You know, a fan of these rather, because they're OG colorway. But so finally got them, to make a long story short. All right. Next, we're gonna jump into this t-shirt haul, and it's quite a few actually. The first is from my favorite TV show. Growing up, you know. So sorry for the break in the vid, but being born in the 80s, growing up in the 80s and 90s, so I'm an 80s baby / 90s baby. So yeah, I love the 80s era and I love the 90s era, and it's so funny because the 90s era is pretty much kind of in right now. It's trending at the moment. But something dope. I have one of these already, but from my favorite TV show, Martin. the Dragonfly Jones t-shirt. School of Martial Arts, you know, silence, pump. Favorite show, man. This is a dope t-shirt. And this, I'm not being sponsored for this video. However, I will tell you where I got the t-shirts from. I got them from TeePublic. So TeePublic should give your boy a sponsorship. I don't know if my channel's big enough, but I cop a lot of stuff from them. Also in my era of the 90s. Oh, and I just peeped. I didn't even realize it. But I could probably do the Carmines with you know what I mean? With this joint. Also another t-shirt of mine growing up. Nostalgic here. It's a pretty simple, like, pop art kid and play joint. Also from TeePublic. You dig what I'm saying? And it just says hype. For those of you that don't know, the youngins that peep my channel that didn't grow up in the same era, they had a song called Too Hype, and that term was kind of, it started trending in the late 80s, early 90s, probably because of Kid and Play. So if you don't know who that was Kid and Play, hip-hop group, back when hip-hop was fun, people were dancing, things like that. Also, kind of, if you look at it, it goes in that same Martin category. So if you've seen the movie House Party 1 and 2, Martin was Bilal, the DJ, and you know, and actually they're tight friends in real life. So another one, 90s nostalgia from my favorite show. Okay, you got Martin when he went on the Varnell Hill show, and he was battling Jodeci because Varnell wouldn't put him on the show, so he forced his way in the show. This joint is called Ooh Yeah, like Jodeci. You see KC and Martin in the picture, man. Classic episode. One of my favorite episodes when he was on the Varnell Hill show, or was supposed to be on the Varnell Hill show, so he forced his way in. But again, from my favorite show, Martin. Next t-shirt, something that a lot of people in the sports arena that grew up in the 90s would get. I saw this one because they're having a crazy sale. The sale's still going on, and I got these. I think I scored these all at like 13 a pop, and I might have got this one at $9 a pop. But for those of you that don't know, my man John Starks, former shooting guard for the New York Knicks, and this is a t-shirt of him pretty much in that legendary moment where he dunked on Jordan and Horace Grant, but they didn't put that in here. But I just like this joint because I used to like the Knicks in the 90s, man. Like, they were a tough team. So John Starks joint. Now another one from one of my favorite shows in the 2000s, comedy sketch shows, and I know it was a lot of people's favorite comedy sketch shows. When I saw this joint, I just had to have it. Also from the John Starks shirt is from TeePublic. This one is also from TeePublic. You got the Pancakes joint, the Dave Chappelle as Prince. If you've seen this episode where Prince beat Charlie Murphy and them in hooping, you're very familiar with that sketch. And Dave Chappelle's Prince, and at the end of the sketch, he offered them pancakes, man. So that's where this comes from. Dope shirt. Had to get it. Again, this one came from TeePublic. All right, and you see how I got the crackle like in the design? It's almost like an 80s rock tee was how they designed it. So I thought that was pretty dope. All right, and that was the shirts versus the blouses on that Dave Chappelle skit. Charlie Murphy's True Hollywood Stories, man. These two I got from Spencer Gifts. They were on clearance. Again, nostalgic in the 80s and 90s. I don't know if a lot of you remember Garbage Pail Kids. If you don't, I think they're big again right now, trending, because like I say, 90s culture is really big right now. But Garbage Pail Kids, it was kind of like a spoof or parody of the Cabbage Patch Kids because they have like Cabbage Patch faces. They look like Cabbage Patch dolls. But the Garbage Pail Kids, man, they came up with some dope stuff, man. And here, Savage Randy. So this is a Macho Man Randy Savage parody. Again, when the WWE was the WWF, Savage Randy, which, like I said, is a Macho Man Randy Savage parody tee. Just sick, man. Like, again, stuff I grew up on that I just think is super dope. And then The last tee that I got for y'all is another Garbage Pail tee. This one also WWF model after, parody rather. And for those of you that don't know, remember Ric Flair, Mr. Ric Flair, Mr. Woo! And it's called Slick Rick, as you can see here. Garbage Pail tee. Fire, fire, fire. So I added some dope, super dope stuff to the collection. That's to pick up one pair of kicks. How sad is that? I normally pick up more than one pair. But a bunch of t-shirts, like I say, pop culture, things that I grew up on, and just things that I love, man. So again, it's your boy Trouble T Roy. Like the last two, like I say, the Garbage Pail joints I got from Spencer Gifts. It was at my local mall. They were on clearance, so you might can go to their website. For those of you who know Spencer, it's a very popular store. And then, like I say, all the other ones I got from TeePublic, and I'll put the link in the description for you to go to TeePublic and kind of check that out. And actually, the shirt that I have on now, the Ghostbusters joint, I got this from TeePublic too. So, like I say, I'm a serious collector of t-shirts, man. And like I say, it's just my thing. You dig what I'm saying? It's just my thing. Sneakers and tees, man. Maybe I'll do reviews like that. Sneakers and tees. Whenever I do a review and create like some kind of dope outfit where the sneakers match the tee perfectly, but it's a dope tee and it's a dope shoe. But y'all get what I'm saying. So it's your boy, Trouble T Roy. Get Kick Soul Sell the number 2 at gmail.com. And I'm out of this joint. Peace.